Great day, beautiful people. Michelle, the Central Shaman, back with you for a weekly energy report for the week of January 2nd through January 9th. I'm a day late, but it's okay. We're going to look at the overall energy for the week, some inner influences that you might not be privy to, some external influences that are guiding you. Let's go ahead and get started. So the overall energy for the week is control. King of the clouds. And when I asked for clarification, we got the Six of Wands in our avatar deck and the Nine of Cups. So this control card, honestly, it didn't feel like a controlling paternal figure, right? That sort of energy. It felt like this sort of authority, right? This like higher authority, like I am in control, and not because I'm trying to dictate the steps and the plans, making sure all the plans make sense, but I'm in control because I this Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands just feels like victory to me. And if you look, this King of Clouds, that little diamond above his head, it looks just like this crown being placed on this prince's head, right? Victory, Six of Wands, walking back from the journey and being rewarded for all of the work that you've done. And then we've got the Nine of Cups, which is always about wish fulfillment and being plentiful. So this control feels it feels good in a way. It feels like a control, like a kind of I relax into my body and I trust what's about to happen. And then subconsciously, what we might not be super aware of, but in our inner environment, we understand this is the change. Feels like the wheels of time, right? Like I feel like we are more open to the changing, the seasonal changes. I don't know about you guys, but this winter solstice, this winter season, I was so tired. I would like once it got to 5, 7 o'clock here on the West Coast, I was like, I'm ready to turn down for bed. Like I was super trying to be in my bed, and it feels like this sort of changing of time, the changing of seasons, letting the wind blow, right? King of the clouds. I sort of, hey, the clouds are temporary, and so is whatever experience this is, right? That's why I'm saying that this control is this sort of, I understand nature, right? I understand the laws of the universe, and I understand that changes upon me, and your inner environment is ready for that. And then externally, what we are being invited to do this week is traveling. The Eight of Fire, Eight of Wands, right? So we usually see that as 8 wands flying through the air. This is traveling, journeying up to the mountain. Now, I was just in a circle with Sister Shaman, and one of our cards was Vision Quest and Seeking. And this is exactly the same energy, sort of, just go to a park, go to the canyons, go to the mountain, go for a walk, and move yourself through time, through space. I was actually just listening to this podcast, and they talked about how moving affects our thoughts and our feelings, right? And this doctor was on. It's called the podcast is called Something You Should Know. And in it, the doctor says that moving ourselves through space, right? Walking, yoga, bicycling, hiking, we are literally moving through space, right? We are very aware that our bodies are moving, and when we are moving through space, she said, we also feel like we are traveling closer to our future and further away from our past, which is really a point of stress and contention for so many of us, right? So we are quite literally moving through space, moving up the mountain, hiking the trail, doing the yoga poses, walking around our neighborhood, moving further away from our stagnant old narrative and moving closer into the future that we are wanting to make healthy deposits into. So I love this for us to actually use movement, dance, right? Move your space through time. She was talking about dancing as well on the podcast, and she said dancing, that partner dancing as well, how it evolved, it makes us feel like we're a part of something bigger, right? So when we're all doing the Casper slide, right? We're all doing a juke slide, Chicago. It feels like we're a part of something, right? There's something that we're sharing, like molecularly, that we're like, we know what we know what's supposed to happen right now, right? And so there is this closeness that is created when we move, right? That's why physical, whether it's dancing or just a physical exercise, like I was telling you guys, for me, kickboxing, I'm moving and I can tell through the way that my body is moving that I am progressing, right? Like I can feel the difference. And so when I can feel the difference, it feels like, well, I can feel the difference in my creations, right? And these more abstract progressions that we're trying to make, right? So quite literally moving our bodies. I love this for us. What deck am I trying to reach for, y'all? Yeah, so that is the energy report for the week. That's really all I got for you, Spirit. Is there anything else you want us to know? And if you are, so I'll speak to the people who might feel like they need to control the situation. Let's speak to those people, Spirit. Ripeness. Ooh, 9. What's that? 9 of rainbows. Perfect. So we got 2 9s, 9 of cups, 9 of rainbows. That's sort of letting the fruit, right, get ripe and only plucking it when it's ready, right? Actually, come on, Spirit. The apple is actually falling itself. It knows it is ready, right? Your creations know that it's ready. Your children will effortlessly, you know what I mean, thrive because they are ripe and ready for the world and ready for their own losses and victories. And then we've also got the moon back there, and we are just finished a new moon. So I feel that this is probably going to happen. I don't know what moon lunar cycle this is, but please pay attention. We just got out of a new moon on Sunday. So I feel this sort of things are going to, when things are ready, you will know. There is no need to control, right? And the King of Clouds knows this, right? He knows he can't control the weather. You know what I mean, per se. He can't control the weather. He is only in control of his perception of how he chooses to be in relationship with the rain, right? So, yeah, this ripeness, this no longer needing to feel like you need to dictate when something is ready. Your only responsibility is to show up, right, in your worthiness, and know that I've been ready. Like, I'm glad you guys see it, right? This 9 of Cups is, she supplied herself to this richness. She filled her cup. And she now is overflowing, right? She's overflowing. And such as this tree, it's overflowing with fruit. Now I'm ready to bear. Like, here you go. Like, this is too much for me now. Let me overflow, right? So your creations, the seeds that you've planted, right? All that stuff. Like, and change, right? That's seasonal, like I said. Yeah, beautiful. All right, y'all. As I told you guys last week, I think, please make sure to take time for stillness, take time to listen, right? And sit in some quietude and receive the messages meant most for you. I hope that this reflection pointed you in the right direction for this beautiful week. Happy New Year. It is Michelle, the Sensual Shaman. I will see you guys on the next one. And if you would like a personal reading, please check out the links below or something. I'm sure they're there. And I give tarot and oracle messages such as this, and also Reiki meditation. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.